Okay, hello, testing, testing, testing. 1, 2. I'm assuming this is working. Okay, well, I'm just going to assume this is working now. So, this is day 2 of streaming BioShock for the series. These streams of this series, as well as a couple of others that I'll be doing after this, are in dedication to a friend named Sevilla, who recently passed away. During the streams, I'll have a donation set up, and you can't see the goal. The goal is $150. Yesterday we made $50 of it. But using the website Tiltify, the donations will go straight towards a nonprofit charity called National Alliance on Mental Illness. So that's basically the reason for the stream, and why we're choosing BioShock for this is because the BioShock series is one of my friend Sarah's favorite series, alongside 2 others, which were The Last of Us and Silent Hill. So right now we're doing BioShock. This is the only way. This is the one I can actually stream at the moment. I don't have the equipment for the rest. So yeah, we'll get started where we left off yesterday. Yesterday, in terms of where we were in the game, we've gotten most of the way through it. We are now in the Apollo Square. No, we are in the Olympus Heights level. So if you haven't reached Olympus Heights, maybe don't watch this, because the rest of the game will be spoiled for you. But if you don't care, that's totally cool. The more people hear, the merrier. So, yeah, we are at that point, and for some context, in case you forgot what happened yesterday, maybe, we have just learned that we were born in Rapture. There was never any farm or real past to anything in our characters' lives. We were born there, and we were sent up to the surface to have a plane crash, and then come back to Rapture to help someone named Atlas kill Andrew Ryan and take the city. But it turns out that Atlas wasn't even a real person. That was a moniker created by Frank Fontaine, who is a businessman opposing Ryan. And now that Andrew Ryan is dead, Frank Fontaine can have the city for themselves. And he's been mind controlling us the entire time with the phrase, "Would you kindly?" So now we know that. And we tried to escape him and succeeded. And another scientist in Rapture named Bridget Tenenbaum has undone some of Fontaine's mental conditioning, so he can no longer control us with the phrase, "Would you kindly?" But as a result, he realized what he did and figured that he could still pull some pretty bad strings. So he said "code yellow," and those words together caused our brains to tell our heart to stop beating. So now we have to find an antidote for code yellow, and that is where we are. Last time I ended the stream because the game crashed, which was, pretty bad. So hopefully it doesn't do that today. That would be very unfortunate. I have a push to talk button now, or a push to mute button, in case I have to cough. So I hope I remember to do that. If not, I apologize.
Once you are free of Fontaine's control, then you can have your revenge. And we can keep my little ones out of his filthy hands.
Alright, sound seems good, I hope. If you need the volume on anything to be adjusted, please let me know in the chat. If not, then we will just continue from where we left off. So, over to Olympus Heights. Hold on. Why did all of my settings get changed? That's really weird. Whoa, that's very strange. My settings all must have been because of the crash yesterday, I guess. Wow, how weird. Okay, then I hope that nothing else got too messed up from that. Yes, I have to turn that back on. Disable this. Okay, this should all be fine now. Sorry, they're trying to ruin the mood of this this scene. So one thing I did learn yesterday is that one of the best moves is telekinesis. Takes very little resource to use, does a ton of damage. It used to do more damage, but now I'm in the later part of the game, which means things will generally be a lot harder. So hopefully I can deal with that pretty well. Hacking, of course, is still a big thing. We'll be doing plenty more of that in the time that this takes to finish. And I will be finishing the game today. I was hoping to finish it yesterday in like one long playthrough of it. But it didn't work out because of the crash, and I also got too tired. Which is unfortunate. So we're going to just try to finish it today. Anyways, yes, this level, as I said before, is Olympus Heights. And what I would compare this to, and I mentioned this yesterday in the stream too before it crashed, what I would compare this part to is, oh, hello. What I would compare it to is New York's Broadway. That's what this place is kind of like. I need to just get away from him real quick. So to our right will be a turret. Quickly freeze this and hack it. And let me save right here real quick. And hack this. Good, didn't crash this time. Yesterday when I played, that's where it crashed, trying to hack it. It was a pretty odd glitch. Well, I should have saved a lot of ammo, or a lot of, a pretty easy way to handle this Big Daddy if I didn't blow that up right now, which is unfortunate. So I'll go ahead and auto-hack this, because I don't want to deal with it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and save right here, again, one more time, just as I'm about to fight a Big Daddy, which is probably not the best move since I haven't cleared the area out yet. But I'll do it anyways. I'm sure it can't go that badly. He's just traps inside enough for it, because the crossbow is one of the most high damaging and weapons in the game. So I'm hoping this can do pretty okay. So I will set him on fire. That turret dummy here. Hopefully he'll walk through it soon. Yes, he did. Okay, now he's focused on me. So I can proximity mines if I can. Oh god. Couple more shots. Perfect. Have no worries, little girl, you are saved. And this should be the third little sister that I've saved in a while. And if I remember correctly, there's a Gatherer's Garden to the other side of this, which means I'll get some... Yes, that was right.
Perhaps there is a plasmid that can grow this spirit. Perhaps in your DNA, this secret life. I sent a little one with some goodies to help ease your burden.
Fantastic. The song that was playing in the background here was called Papa Loves Mambo. I remember that from this area very well because of the fact that, you know, it plays here. And in the soundtrack, it is a part of the song Haunted Slums, I believe, which we'll be hearing more of pretty soon. Where's that splicer at? Oh, Armor Shell 2. I forgot about that one. So, I believe I've actually finished research with everything. Let me look at the description for this. Increases research scores. So if I have completed research for every type of enemy, I can just replace these ones with some other type of tonic, which would be very useful. So I'll go ahead and replace that for the time being. I will get another health from Eve. What else should I do? What else should I do? You know what? I can go for Incinerate 3, I think. Ooh, this might be good too. I'll do that next time. Right now I want to Incinerate 3. Great, this will be very good against Big Daddies. Now my fire is blue. It just generally does a lot of damage. And you went in there, which means I can show. Oh, that doesn't do anything anymore. Good to know. So, freeze. And that's that. Yeah, he doesn't know how to handle this, really. Luckily, just telekinesis is all I need. And that would be the most challenging part of this area, is the fact that occasionally Fontaine will continue his Code Yellow influence and reduce your max health. So we have to find a way to get rid of that whole effect pretty quickly here. So let me save one more time, and we will enter this next area. Now, before we do, I want to mention something that I mentioned yesterday again. I am kind of retreading old ground here with some of the things I say. But that's just as I want to reinforce the point of some of it. In the next tunnel that we go through, there will be a music cue or whatever it is. A piece of soundtrack will play, which is the rest of Haunted Slums. During this piece of music, there is, I don't quite know what to call it, but it is a kind of a. There's a voice that says something alongside the music, and it's terrifying. Now, when I went through this game the first time, this Olympus Heights and the next area called Apollo Square terrified me because of the sound effects and the music. In my opinion, they're the two creepiest areas in the game, just because of the way that it all sounds. The music and everything, the way that it looks, it's all dark and grey and gross. Everything's been destroyed. It's really the worst that we've seen Rapture, despite how bad we've seen everything else. So, what the music we're about to hear is called Haunted Slums, and I'll try to go slowly through it and not make too much noise. But yeah, it's a piece of music that really, really impressed me. Headed into the Mercury Suites, which is where Dr. Sucharn's lab is, which is where I should find the cure to Code Yellow. And that was it. That was it. That was the entire thing. And it terrified me when I first heard it, because of that voice. We'll hear it a few more times to have to play through. You're not supposed to still be alive. There's a guy over there singing. Of course, I have to do this again. You'll see at this point that most hacks are going to be the max level of difficulty, which will be a bit of an issue for us, but hopefully not too big of a deal. I hope I have the right tonics. I feel like I'm a little bit underpowered at this point for some reason, even though I'm still really powerful, I think. But I don't feel as strong as I usually do at this point in the game, which is a bit unnerving. But that's okay, is it'll increase the challenge a little bit. I don't know what song this is, but it's very nice. It sounds very nice. I should have read that before I picked it up. Now I lost some health. Do I need more research on you? I do! I did not realize that. This must be the last one. And now research is completely done on every enemy. So, now we're good. Throw it. Is he still alive? That's different. Okay, now they're all dead. Perfect. Camera to our left, so we'll quickly hack that. I didn't need to freeze it right there because it didn't see me when I went up to hack it. But if you freeze it, it slows down the liquid that goes through it, so it never really hurts to do it. The next area, I believe, is quite tall. Have I explored most of this? Yeah, so this area is mostly a straight line and then a tall apartment center. So now we enter the apartment centers as we pass the straight line. Now this one has a few floors, but it's not actually too bad. It is quite small. Granted, every floor is pretty big. I'll just let him figure everything out here. We will take care of this.
Me? You gonna run?
And I can get this now. I don't remember what this does actually. And now it's dead. It's perfect. Everything's going very well. Just really quickly, I want to hack this in case any splicers get any fun ideas after I hurt them a bit. Ah, the music you hear right now in the background, you can hear that, is Cohen's masterpiece. We heard this in Fort Frolic at one point. And it makes sense since we are right by Cohen's apartment. This is the rich area of Rapture, the place where the elite live. It's a bit of a war zone now, though. Kind of their issue. Yeah, just real quick, I'm going to ignore them for a second. Because I want to buy... Well, I want to make something, actually. With this you invented machine right here. Oh, it's not right there. Okay, now there's enemies. I didn't anticipate this going on. So let me just auto-hack this. Here we go. So this is what I want. It's okay that I can't take any more. I'll get some on the way back to this area, because I will be coming back here later. Oh, I hope that Big Daddy and little sister is still here, so I can start fighting them. Well, you're there. Big Daddy is still there. Good. Little sister with him? Yes, she is. Oh, and look at that. There's another slicer. How do I want to handle this? I should probably do it quickly. Alright. Now I will shoot him. He will come down here, of course. Get ready with this. Actually, when I see him, there we go. Put that there. That's all I need for that. And a grenade. And he's dead. At this point, I guess I'm a bit overpowered, which is pretty fun.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Thank you for helping me.
So let's go ahead and explore for a bit. There's no more Big Daddies around, so I might as well switch to regular rounds. I'm not going to be using this weapon very much anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. Am I doing everything? I am good. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and do the actual objective first, before I do anything else. And that'll be in here.
That Tannenbaum ain't what you think. Florence Nightingale, huh? That'll all come crashing down before you can say...
Canned tomatoes.
I've seen good bunco, and I've seen great bunco. But when you walk through Rapture and World War II without even a scratch, you got more than leprechauns watching over you. I don't like this any more than you do, kid. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I got 12 years down here. Big investment. Man can't walk away from a long con like that.
All those years, we thought we were making progress with our skinner boxes and our electric shocks. What a waste of time. Until Adam could no more domesticate a child than a war constrictor. Fontaine gives us a trophies for a child that he wants to put in the child's head. Not a person. A jukebox. Ready to play whatever tune Fontaine wants to hear.
So here we're getting the idea that Fontaine is very much only interested in the business side of things. He still wants to rule this place despite it all being crap. It's been destroyed, there's no reason to do it anymore, but he still wants it. And the sound effects in this TV you'll hear. Not sure if you can tell, but these are very similar sound effects to the ones you'll hear in BioShock Infinite. I feel like that they may have repurposed these to be the sounds for some of the tears in BioShock Infinite. And tears are something that I'll explain when we get to BioShock Infinite.
Fontaine's become some kind of boogeyman in Rapture.
knew there was something to that. Always secret when with Suchang, always. He must have his Lot 192 in his lab near Apollo Square. I once stole a dose and brought it back to my flat on the second floor, but those apes would have taken it back to Fontaine's penthouse upstairs. I never knew what Lot 192 was for, but Suchang was doing something in secret. On this I keep my eye.
So, get the 192 remedy. This will either be in Tenenbaum's lab or in Fontaine's penthouse. We'll go ahead and check both.
Kills me to turn my fist in, but business is business. Don't let it get you down. Won't make a difference when this whole place is fish food.
If I remember correctly, there would be a person on the other side of the store. So let's take this body to hit it with. I was wrong. Never mind. Goodbye. Sweet. Oh yeah, so also, since this is the upgraded version of Winter Blast, people will not shatter when they're killed, which means I can still loot them, which is great. And versions 1 and 2 of this plasmid, I believe that they still shatter. So, let us check out this room first. This belongs... Oh, Anna Culpepper. So this is Cohen's rival, actually. This is where Anna Culpepper lives. So let's save and check it out. Whoa. I will use you. As that wasn't crazy useful, but whatever. There's someone else here. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'll just keep going this way. But I will worry about this. Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh, it's impossible. At least for me it is now. Straight in. Oh no. Alright then. And good. Yeah, we'll be hearing those gunshots for a long while here. They still really not killed her? Oh, no, she's almost dead. I would like to hack you, thank you. Let's go. Come on. So most of this area is going to be checking out the apartments of people that we've listened to in audio logs up to this point. thief. So the part of the story with Anna Culpepper is that she was... Essentially, Andrew Ryan put a hit out on her. It was either Andrew Ryan or Sandra Cohen. I believe that either way, they both had some beef with her. Cohen just says he's an insane artist. He thinks that he's definitely better than her. Because her art, obviously, just doesn't have the same value as his. And Andrew Ryan didn't like her because she created a piece of art that defied his wishes, defied what he agreed with.
What is that? Who's this? You!
I think this weapon is still quite useful. Hold on, gotta check something real quick, make sure everything's working okay. Perfect, okay. I will keep going now. Turn it back on. Notice this one has the white and red color pattern. That makes the same thing as the red and white Big Daddies. Means that they're the elite version. Though I don't think it says it. Does it? No, I don't think so. Other way, I will continue. And the next room, which is I think one of the most entertaining, is of course. Let me save. Sandra Cohen's.
I hear your wings flapping in my home. Flip, flap, flip, flap, flip, flap. Come into the light, little one. Come in. I see you're still testing your wings, little one. Stay and enjoy the dance. If you wish. But don't dare rattle their rhythm.
I understand, Sander. I won't dare rattle the rhythm. Moron.
When will you ever learn to take instruction? I'm coming down there, little boy. Coming down to teach you to dance.
And he really does believe that he can kill us. Use target dummy to distract him. That's why I use fire. Okay, he's teleported as he is a Houdini slicer. Oh, and he's dead. The fire killed him while he was invisible. Now I got Sandra Cohen's Muse key. If I wanted to, I can go back to Fort Frolic right now and actually use that. But I don't think I will. Wait, can I do that? Yes, there is a way I can go back to Fort Frolic at this point. But I won't bother for the time being. Oh no, I can't go there until I reach the end of the Apollo Spray area. Whatever. Whatever the case, you can get there eventually. At some point. I'll just keep exploring right now. Yeah, I thought you were alive. I'm gonna buy some more grenades. Another dead cat. Unfortunately, I love cats. There's so many dead cats in this game. I don't get it. Also, these are some very shiny appliances. They're very nice. Dark room. Just the kitchen, but you know. So let's go ahead and check out Senator Cohen's bedroom. My health bar is getting quite small.
This way, kid. I was there when you were born. You ever have a dog you gotta put down? Breaks your heart.
The point of these few sessions of the game will be making us despise Fontaine, if we didn't already despise him enough from previous audio logs and such. I thought there was an audio log in here somewhere. I guess I was wrong. And yes, these are corpses. And here we have the end of Senator Cohen. It's a sad thing to say, really, but he was a crazy bastard, and it was fun to kill him. And it was fun to see his room. Now let's go to the next floor. Yeah, the daddy will be walking around forever now, looking for a little sister that'll never come. Hello. Some families just find it easier. Sorry to have to use your corpse like this. Safe won't be having any issues attacking this. A relatively fucked up kitchen. This seems atmosphere is just so good. I love it all. Damn it! Stupid bot. Luckily, this is one of the smaller apartments, so we can go ahead and leave this area now and head to the next one, which is just across the hall, I think. Who that belong to? I can't tell what that says. Oh, okay, that says nothing. That's just an undeclared room. No, okay, you won't it up. This one belongs to Bridget Tenenbaum. Okay, so this is Tenenbaum's apartment. Great. Oh, we can't go in it yet. We have to go up one more floor. This is locked right now. And that's also there. Where's... There it is. Oh, I have Underblast 2. I thought I had 3. Whose room is this?
Squatter,
We do not know whose room this
parasite,
is.
get out of my
This guy is alive. I can tell because he was carrying the gun.
Came here to get rich. Ain't gonna leave till I do. Who the hell is... You come to my town? To my town?
Natural splicers are never very smart. Luckily for us. I've never been in here. Maybe they do shatter. Guess I was very wrong about that. So not only was I wrong about what type of Winter Blast I have, I was wrong about what the effects it has too. Which is great. Wow, this guy is very dead. Where's the body at? It all went well. This is where they tried to ambush me from, which it didn't actually work. Unless one of these bodies here is still alive, but I doubt it. All been destroyed by rubble. And that would be this room. Apparently that did some fall damage. Great.
Ryan's flesh and blood. Why'd I go to the trouble? Otherwise, you'd have been cut in two by the first security bot you crossed paths with. But not Ryan. He made it so his security would recognize his genetic structure. With half his genes, you ain't immune, but you got just enough to throw their metallic nukes off their game.
And there's your explanation why he had to choose Ryan's kid to do this. They really thought everything out with this game. It's very good. It has a very good story. Fontaine's breakup. Well, what is this going to be? Was somebody looking down at the T code and an angel worse impossible to do so? Let's check it out.
Looks like things have gone buster between Fontaine and his little German beanpole. Why a guy like Fontaine would waste his time with a spooky crowd when he could be getting the gravy from any dish he chooses is beyond the understanding of this paparazzi. Even reset the door code to 5744. Maybe to be double sure that beanpole don't sprout up in his yard again.
Paparazzi, great set of people. Not like this one necessarily cared, but if he wanted to, he can probably take down Fontaine pretty quickly. If Fontaine, of course, didn't take him down just as fast. Oh, so got me. Great. For a second, I thought that was me that was triggered. That was pretty bad. Yeah, there's a bad fight going on.
Look,
No way for a moment. I just want this Celestial to be dead soon. Oh, he doesn't kind of ruin the moment. I think they're done now.
Look at my home, torn apart by Fontaine and his pigs. No doubt he had the samples of Lot 192 taken to his penthouse. Entrance is in lobby, but the damn thing is always locked. You will not believe me, but there was a time when this place was all so beautiful.
What do you take me for? Some kind of mental incompetent? We tossed Mother Goose's roost the moment she decided to grow a conscience. You won't find nothing here, kid. Maybe her memories. And trust me on this, you don't want.
Admittedly, these security alarms are getting pretty annoying. Even if they are fighting enemies. We'll go ahead and save. There'll be an enemy right here. That's that. Now I believe this area is finished. Yep. It's now down to, well, up actually to Fontaine's penthouse. What do you say? 5744?
If they could save one life, it's to save the world entire. I made a place for the children here, but it is you who are their saviors. Will you stop here, or will you deliver them from this terrible city of long run?
Maybe World War II sirens playing right there. Oh, sorry there. Cool. I really need to buy some shotgun ammo. That was weird that it wasn't switching, but okay. Still worked out in the end. Yeah, sorry, turret. I need to get this one first. Now I can get you. What the hell? I'm sorry, this is very strange that these robots are fighting each other. That was weird. But alright then, let's go.
Rapture was a candy store for a guy like me. Guys thought they knew it all. Dames who thought they'd seen it all. Give me a smart mark over a dumb one every time.
These sad saps. They come to Rapture thinking they're gonna be captains of industry. But they all forget that somebody's gotta scrub the toilets. What an angle they gave me. I hand these mugs a cot and a bowl of soup, and they give me their lives. Who needs an army when I got Fontaine's home for the poor?
So of course Fontaine moved on to... Why are they fighting anyone? Anyways, Fontaine moved on to helping the poor, and I put helping in quotes. He was mostly doing it for his own benefit and for his own image. Anyways, let's get going. I think I might have to reset the game after this level so I can fix something that's kind of messing up at the moment. If you notice, there's a lot of times when the audio is shutting out for seemingly no reason. That's because this game for some reason has really... That's really loud. This game has very few audio tracks to play things through, so when there's too many audio tracks playing at once, it doesn't like that, so it begins cutting them out, which just makes it sound really odd. So after this level, I'll exit out the game real quick, and then I'll fix that. But the objective is right there. Lesser Flesh 2. What does this one do again? Take less damage and you do more damage with electricity. I'm not doing much of that. Enemies are beginning to use electricity against me, which is bad, but it's not really too big of a deal. I just kill them with any other enemy, so... Into the gene bank goes. And lot 192. Now we did all of our health back. Except now we can't have any control over our plasmids.
Yes, the compound is taking hold. The effects of the mental suggestion are now gone, but they will certainly fight.
I'm gonna have to wait for these enemies to get killed. Unfortunately, that's just how this part works.
Go find Suchang's lab in the artifice field. In there, no doubt there will be more of this lot 192.
Come on, let me out. Thank you. Goodbye. Enemies are just being seen by these cameras non-stop. It's really annoying. Please get out of here. Yeah, if you're hearing that, sounds are cutting out left and right. It's happening really fast. These guys are back. What the hell? I have no idea why he's aggro towards me. But it doesn't matter because I'm out of here. Ah! Sweet. Oh, I know why he's after towards me. There's a mine that I put down earlier that I should have blown up. He must have stepped on it. Okay, just for a second here, I'm going to save the game. And Apollo Square, which is the creepiest area because of one little area. And I'm going to fix this game real quick. So give me a moment. And the game should be fixed now. So let's continue. It's going to take a little bit. And great, we are back into the game. So let's continue in Apollo Square. This area is a little bit bigger than... I reset all my stuff again, don't I? I'm sorry about this, guys. It's having issues I didn't expect it to have. Oh, no, that part still works just fine. I imagine subtitles must be off again too, right? Yep. And the vital chamber off. Great. I don't need to have that for the moment. Let's listen to this. So what's happening here is Fontaine's home for the poor. This is where he set up that home for the poor in Apollo Square. This is the what we just went through was the fantastic rich people area. Now we're going straight to the poor area, which is right next to it, apparently. Now, this poor area is essentially slums, but they have to set up checkpoints to weed out all of Fontaine's men. And it became very, it's used the pretentious thing, that I'm about to say. It became very 1984-ish in here. So that's what's going on. There's checkpoints, there's, well, you'll see. I have some more to say about this level too, but we'll save on that. But right now we're gonna fight a Big Daddy. I think there's 2 in this level? Yes. First I want to do is I want to let them walk over here for a bit. That way these splicers, which are laying right on the ground right here, they're all still alive. Not this one. Apparently they're over here. But anyways, I want to give them a chance to. I wanted to give them a chance to fight him first. I've never seen them kill the Big Daddy, but if they did, that'd be pretty awesome. But they should do a pretty good amount of damage. Yeah, so they did a lot of damage. Okay, so let's be careful about this one. I will hack this real quick. That way splicers can't go back to it. Kill him. What should I do? What should I do? Okay. Now he should walk through everything. That'll be pretty good. And already dead. I do want to just destroy this now because if I don't, another Big Daddy might walk into it and then I'll have to fight him, and I didn't want to. Yeah, I have no control over my plasmas right now, which is pretty bad. That's why we're here. Gotta get the certain piece of 192 from Suchon's lab.
You saved me.
Now, I believe that this next piece of music that plays is called Lot 192 or Dead Out of My Head. I don't remember which one, but it's one of those two. And this is what they've done to the poor district.
We thought we could hide from the light down here. We were wrong.
That's actually pretty fun. Where'd she go? Oh, she landed somewhere. Okay, that worked okay. Not amazing, but okay. I have to rely on my guns here for the moment. Can't use this for the time being.
It's too dangerous to re-engineer your plasmids in the state containers put you in. You'll just have to make do with what you have.
I bribed one of the gorillas at the gate to let me in. It's awful in here. To my right, I can see a dead woman lying in the street. Everybody just walking by her like she was there. But I noticed something spray painted everywhere. Atlas lives. And I don't know what it means, but it tells me it's important to these people.
A little capital punishment is a small price to pay to protect all of our freedoms.
Let's head towards the objective first before we go to the optional area. Actually, let's wait for the Spade Daddy to get a little sister. Here we are. No, 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 no. Oh no, I did not realize he was going to do that. Or she was going to, I mean. This is an issue. Or not an issue.
What can I really do for these little ones? I am tainted by sin. But you, perhaps you unlock a future for them that I cannot even imagine. A little one heads your way with a gift. Please be careful.
I shall spawn in right here. And yay, gift. I can't use most of the stuff yet, though. But whatever the case, let's go to the objective. Pretty soon we'll see what makes this one of my most dreaded areas. Yeah, this crossbow is pretty strong. I should have just hacked that. I had enough money. I mean, I should have bought it out. I have to do this again. Whoops. Wow, these guys killed him fast. Definitely not buying that out. 192 bucks is a lot. And that is that. Yeah, lots of combat and such going on. You'll notice that the sound isn't turned down anymore. That's because I switched the match channels. Before it was set at 128 in the INI. Now it is at it's at 512.
I'm sorry, Father.
And I don't know enough about audio to know why that's the number that it is, but it is. So yeah. Now before we really enter the next area, I would like to say that I have praised this game's sound design so much up to this point, and it's why it took me so long to choose which version of the game to play. Either the remaster, which has some better textures and such, but lacks a lot of atmosphere, such as sounds and wetness, or this one, which has its own set of glitches. Excuse me, I have hiccups now. And this is one of the reasons why I chose this one, is because the sounds are just so much better in the original. Hold on, let me take a sip of some water. And this next area, in terms of ambient sound effects, has the creepiest sounds I've ever heard in a game. I actually tweeted Ken Levine today to see if he knew what these sounds are. I thought that he'll even see the tweet or get back to me or anything, but in the off chance that he does see it and is able to answer, that would be fantastic. I hope that he does. But this next area has terrifying sounds, and yeah, they're just terrifying. So I'm going to try to shut up for a little while, that way you can just listen to it all.
Touch me again. Come where I can see you. Don't. No, no, no. Come here and see this my face, you slime. Get away.
Well, honestly, there's a lot of sounds going on, so you guys probably can't really hear it, but there are these occasional screaming or screeching sounds going on. These, like, there's one. I don't know what these sounds are, and it's crazy. And it made me so uneasy the first time I played this. I like walked through the entire area with my back against the wall because I was so terrified of it all. Anyway, here's Suchon.
I'm good looking. Did they see that?
Clinical trial protector system, plasmid lot 255. Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just not forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... Shush! The sequence to allow... Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Goodbye, Suchuan, you fucking asshole. And lot 192. Here we go, finally. And now all my plasmas are back.
Now you are having freedom. Suchong's drugs should have no hold on you. Check the bathysphere to Point Prometheus. It's time for this matter to be settled.
So, now time to go to Point Prometheus. That way I can get to Fontaine. But this guy is going to be a guy. Yeah, I should probably have listened, put it down a bit more. And this, which is a great one. Now my health bats will do a lot of healing. Because at the moment, you know, they do a good amount of healing, but not a ton. They really don't want me to explore this area, do they? Yeah, you can see that Suchong trying to set up almost a lab in this area. At least, I think it was a lab. It could have also just been a little hospital area for the poor, but I doubt that he would be kind enough to actually do that, unless he was working under Fontaine, which he was at this point, I believe, but I don't know. I don't completely remember the story behind this part. I think there's one floor above me we can go to. Whoa, what's wrong? Really needing that ammo. He just stood back up. I mean, he teleported back up. Eh. Sorry, I just wanted this little area out of the way. It's pretty nice to explore. God, I hate these sounds. They're so creepy. Now this last one here, which we didn't go through yet. Go ahead and save, since it's been a while. Right on the sound of whatever that screeching is. So let's go left first. Oh, I want to see something kind of funny. See this this eye wash station? I checked it out. The water doesn't even come from the right spot. It comes from like above the entire thing. Didn't quite polish this one enough. But that's okay. It's just a little funny thing now. And I think that was all for this spot. Yes, which means we have one more area to go to that's completely optional. Which surprises me quite a bit how optional it is. Just heading back to this area. Now we see it has all of his color back. There's a bunch of really close buildings. I believe that is in the next area that we'll see that these close buildings are actually the ones that we've already been to before, like the eternal flame place and a mineral pavilion. Let me save real quick. Whoops. Whoa, this does a lot of damage. I'm taking this with me. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot. Got this garden. I have some new stuff.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their power.
Yeah, I'll take this. I just actually move faster. Now I will take Winter Blast 3, I think, if there's something else here I want. Yes, Winter Blast 3. One combat slot. I don't seem to need much else. So I guess I'll just put wrench jockey in there. And I can get either a plasma slot, or I can get a new plasmid, I guess. Or some sort of tonic. And I may want Speedy Hacker too. But I don't think I'll need that. It's not too important. So I think I'll actually just go with Insect Swarm 3. Yeah, let's do that. This is fun. And I will replace Electrobolt, because I don't need that. And for the time being, that is all I can ask for. Fantastic. Let's do a gene bank, see if I can replace any of those photography things. I only have one actually, so hopefully I can. Let's see, wrench jockey, wrench lurker. Well, it never hurts to decrease damage enemies do to me, so I guess I'll just take that. So that should be good. What else I need? What else I need? Nothing? I think I'm good. I'll buy that out, no problem. Didn't mean to do that. Insects, get them. Perfect. Everything I wanted. Yeah, I did that. Moron. Avatar is playing the honeycam. Of course.
You think Ryan's gonna be there for you when you're down and out? No! Fontaine! Fontaine's the man with the helping hand!
Until he was killed, of course. But still, here we have Fontaine's Center for the Poor, and this is where he kept all the poor who would go to him.
Made Ryan good and mad when I started playing the charity angle. Fontaine's home for the poor. Before I knew it, I was calling myself out for some leading army. Ryan is wrapped. You don't have to build a city to make people worship you. Just make the chumps believe they're worth it.
Of course that happened. Whoa! Oh, the AI for these turrets are aggressive. No, here's a corpse.
The people here have grown to trust me. Ryan's mistress, and still they take me in. They finally brought me to Atlas. Without him, the people of Palo Square would give up. I asked him if he was going to lead the people in some kind of uprising against Ryan. He sighed and said, I am not a liberator. Liberators do not exist. These people liberate themselves. I thought Andrew Ryan was a great man. I was a fool.
As you can imagine, that would royally piss off Ryan that he essentially, that Atlas stole his girl. Too bad it was Fontaine, eh?
Welcome to the circus of value.
I need regular shotgun ammo. There's someone over here.
That's what the book says.
Oh, shotgun, cool. I definitely needed that. Hey, more, sweet. A couple more floors here.
What's that?
But I'll be more careful about destroying these bodies. I'm starting to lose loot because of that. Should probably go back to my telekinesis method. Oh no, I don't trust this. That was hilarious. So I thought that Incest Worm was supposed to distract the enemies, but it's not doing a great job at that. They still shoot me and come at me anyways, so... Maybe I shouldn't have put this one up. It seems like just a different version of fire. That doesn't do quite as much damage, so I'll probably just go back to fire. And then that was that whole level. And the final level of the apartments. And this one is, of course, Atlas's area.
I heard that.
Your river burst to blood!
Oh shit. This is doing really bad. And keep forgetting that there's a method that you can use to not have to reload the... Come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Okay, luckily that went down really fast. Maybe I can just use some of the bots to my advantage. Shotgun. Just need more shotguns, really. Yeah, they were building quite an army here. Last power of the people station in the area, so I'll fully upgrade this now. And the last weapon to upgrade would be the pistol. Yeah, that was a bad moment for her. And I'm sure through content scenes you can tell who this is.
We went on a raid outside the wire today. We snagged 31 rounds of buckshot, 4 frag grenades, a shotgun, and 34 Atom. We lost McGee, Epstein, and Villette. We got one of those goddamn big daddies in the bargain, though. There was something awful they had to do to that little girl to get the Atom, but we didn't start this thing. Ryan did. I can't wait to tell Atlas. He'll be so pleased.
And that would be the end of Diametal Talk, unfortunately. And the end of this area, basically. Just have to head to the metro station.
You broke the spell! But laying all your chips on Mother Goose, it's not like you've never been double-crossed before. You know what I'm saying? Hoof it to Point Prometheus. We'll discuss this like men. You, me, the submarine topside, and more Adam than you can possibly imagine.
I'm good looking. Did they see that? Who is that?
I really thought that the bees did more, and it seems like the fire and bees don't really do that much. It's definitely a shame, but whatever. Time to head to Point Prometheus.
Alright. You looking to slug it out? I'm game. But I got all the Atom in the city, pal, and I ain't shy about using it. And now, I'm Jake to take her out for a spin.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
And no cross, no problem.
The mob's right behind me. I don't even want to see him walking. Last chance, kid. You pack it in now, and I'll leave this dump to you and Frau Kraut. You keep on coming, and Rapture's a fish tank.
Shine! You let him get away. Oh, I need a moment for thinking. Ah, of course. This will be no problem. Find a Big Daddy lunch box. I would suggest you be finding that one. It's the suit control system. The good, yes. That is step one of turning you into one of those disgusting Big Daddies. The only way to get through that door Fontaine went through is to have a big door. As long as trust sound and even smell like one of those big sticky doors.
And that's objective in this entire area. That's what this whole area is dedicated to. Turning the character into a Big Daddy, which will be pretty fun. So, I just want to damage first, and then what Eclipse has next time. And that will be our final upgrade pretty soon for this weapon. And that means that'll be the last upgrade for all the weapons, which is pretty fun. Let's go up this way first. Yeah, this is the sciencey area, so we'll be hearing a lot of sciencey sounds. Buy you out. Hack you. That's that. And in here, in this library, for some reason, and even Tenenbaum will have something to say about that, we will find the boots. The Big Daddy boots.
Via these boots here. There should be in fail-safe armored escorts, but no matter. Take them.
Unfortunately, this doesn't mean that we'll be making the sounds of a Big Daddy non-stop now. And we will replace Wrench Jockey. After this, of course, I'll just buy this out. I don't want to do that again. So, alright, one piece of it's done already. There's a lot of stuff going on in this area, so keep up with me, because this is a pretty, I guess I'll say it's a fast area. Not necessarily we go through it fast, I mean, there's always something that's happening in this one. Of course. Who are you shooting? God, so much happening. Alright, so we have some options in terms of ways we can go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hack this. It is impossible. Much better.
Welcome to the circus of value.
That should be good for that.
Bad for Fontaine, good for Sejong. Play hard to get it for a bit. Mr. Ryan get hungry for me. Tenenbaum gone, Fontaine gone. Sejong only one who know all about little sister. Like I said, it's very good for Sejong.
So we'll go ahead and head to optimize eugenics first. A lot of cigarettes.
Here is where you'll be finding the voice box to have sound like one of those Big Daddy repulsive creatures.
Final hack it. Easy hacks or whatever. Alright, here we really quickly want to go across this way. You know, honestly, at this point, there really isn't the point to going to Dit Fontaine. He should really just leave. But for some reason, he's doing that. Buy out, thank you. There are 3 biddies in this level. So first I would go into this room to the right. Yeah, go ahead and just attack the bidaddy, dude. Did not last long for you, did it? Come on this way. You can do it. Yeah, big daddies aren't really a problem anymore, luckily.
Thank you, mister. Thank you.
Ryan sent over extra munitions. He must have suspected trouble. I locked him up near the protector labs and set the code to 1921. I don't expect we'll ever be needing them, though. Once Big Daddy is ready, nobody crossed the Big Daddy.
I need to remember the code 1921. I definitely won't remember it because I'm not too good at remembering those codes. I know where to this one.
One down, 2 steps to go. Now, you need only to be finding the bodysuit and the pheromones from the other lab. What you wait for? Engraved invitation.
Oh, there's one more. Yep. So to the right one, now we need to go to the left one. I believe there will be 2 turrets in here, yep. One. 2. He's been killed, which is great. And a safe, which I will buy out. And I had too much stuff. And the last weapon upgrade. Fantastic.
The parasite hates 3 things: free market, free will, and
Man, these weapons suck. I guess I should be using these kind of things, not that. These against enemies. Yeah, so metal things are good against enemies. I should probably have figured that one out a lot sooner than I did.
I'll admit Fontaine showed some foresight when he built up the plasmid business, but the man really never understood science. Hiding those little girls beneath the bushel. I've just seen the preliminary design work on the new plasmid machines, and they're exactly what I wanted. Mark my words, presented properly, those little sisters are marketing gold.
To do no harm.
These greats seem to do the most damage.
You're playing a bad hand, kid. You're just too spiced to smell it. Roll on back to Mother Goose now, or everything's gonna go busto.
No. Okay, next area should be. What is this should be the suit.
Ryan picked this place here is where they built their silver skull. Right. Find the pieces of the suit. Guide them.
Actually, I don't want the suit yet. I want to get the smells first.
We bred little ones to imprint to certain pheromones. But this is not like putting on aftershave. You will need 3 industrial applications of this stuff, and then the little ones will be drawn to you like a bee to honey. You will have to gather 3 pheromones here, so that you smell disgusting. Just like a big daddy. I can only be glad I am nowhere near you and that awful stink. Why the little ones are drawn to the smell of those pheromones is beyond anything I can understand.
That's such a good weapon. I never realized it.
I know why it has to be children, but why just girls? This I cannot determine why, but I know it is so. Fontaine says, one less bathroom.
You push me too far, kid.
Damn it, not to restart it.
When you're cold and stiff, I'm gonna go over to Mother Goose's house, and I'm gonna take it apart, piece by piece, and brat by brat. Consider it your legacy.
Now I smell like the Big Daddy.
Look at you. We will make Big Daddy out of you yet, I think. There is only one piece missing. The bodysuit. Go to fail-safe armored escort.
Let me save real quick, and then we can restart the audio log that cut off. That got cut off by the dialogue. There's the Big Daddy. Come on, moron. Yeah, let's have this real quick. Just in the middle of this fight with the Big Daddy. And dead. Whoa, soundtrack now again. Weird. Thought I got rid of that. That's a shame. Whoa, weird issues. So of course he has some mental conditioning. Button for Big Daddy. You get potato chips. Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Potato chips. Female. You did a shock. So of course that's how they condition that. Yikes. That was almost close.
Please, Officer Chuck. I don't want to go on the table.
I suppose this would be the area where the little sisters are tested on or turn into little sisters. Is he floating? Yep. Oh man, this game is having really bad issues with the audio right now. Oh, that's a shame. It's having really bad issues. I believe there's one more little sister thing somewhere. One more no one searches has an audio log somewhere.
I found it!
No, not this one. This one. No, but they killed the hell out of this guy. This one? No. Oh, potato chips. This girl is storing potato chips. Nice. Must be this one. Maybe I have to do it from the top. No, really? I thought that one of them had a audio log. I guess I was wrong. Oh, whatever. Let's try it here.
Shame things turned out this way, kid. You and me run the table. Now there's nothing left for you but a long, cold nothing.
This will be the last area to turn ourselves into a Big Daddy. I believe this is the biggest one too, unfortunately. Whatever, let's go. I'll pull out because there's usually a camera on here somewhere. So let's head this way first.
I'd turn tail if I were you, kid. Ain't nothing here for you but tears.
He's not telling a lie here, so. Don't really need this. But here we have the helmet. Now the game looks like this for the rest of it. It's kind of weird.
All we need now is body suit.
Okay, these audio issues though are really getting on my nerves, so I'm going to go ahead and actually save and reload the game real quick. And hopefully that'll fix it. Wait for it to close. Okay. It takes a while to go through.
Okay.
And can we continue? Alright, hopefully this works. And now, the bodysuit. Now I'm a bed daddy.
Yes. Now this is a big daddy.
Well, let's do some more exploring. And since I'm a bed daddy, enemies won't even attack me anymore.
Look around you. There's nothing to save. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. And you and the crowd is just ghosts. Just a matter of time till you realize it. I got Rapture now. I got the Atom now. You think that tin suit even half enough to put the scare in me?
Fontaine's scary, son of a bitch. But Ryan, cheap son of a bitch. You can no reuse protector suit. Take a man, graft the skin and organs straight into suit. Otherwise, your suit will not work. Ryan say Big Daddy too expensive. Ryan can go suck an egg.
I've always loved that. Suchard is great. Suchong, I mean. He's a terrible person, but he's great. The next Spade Daddy should be... Where'd he go? He's looking for a little sister. Perfect. Where are you headed to? You're headed this way. It's already dead? Whoa! How did he get killed so fast?
No! 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 No!
And that's the last little sister. The entire game.
It is a wounded world. How can I thank you? I send another little one with a token.
God damn it. The big daddy goods need to be shipped here, not a damn library. What kind of idiot is Ryan hiring nowadays? This kind of bullshit never happened on the Fontaine.
This is the last layer that we didn't search yet. Oh, great. Didn't mean to do that.
Big daddy. Big terrible stink. Very smelly. Maybe something can be done. But the little sisters seem to like order. We have to find the recruits. You become big daddy.
They don't care anymore. Like, you can just walk right in front of them. They do not care. Also, they're a lot taller than you are. It's weird.
Recruits will be no problem. That's Ryan. He's a good guy.
But I have made mistakes. One does not build cities if one is guided by doubt. But can one govern in absolute certainty? I know that my beliefs have elevated me just as I know that the things I have rejected would have destroyed me. But the city, it's collapsing before my eyes. Have I become so convinced by my own beliefs that I have stopped seeing the truth? But Atlas is out there, and he aims to destroy me and to destroy my city. The question is to surrender. I will not question.
And the last audio log for this area.
War a terrible thing. Japanese kill every man in my city, except for Suchong. Suchong have opium. Medical opium. This war a terrible thing too, but not for Suchong. Everyone's scared now. Everyone need Adam. More than little sisters can make. God knows his war makes lots of corpses. Suchong knows a way to recycle Adam from corpses. Can't send the little sister out the street unprotected. Suchong must think on this.
I need to see what this one sells real quick. No, it does not have what I need. Oh man, the sounds are messing up again. Man, that is a huge shame.
You know, you should be thanking me. I brought you here. I showed you who you are. Nobody never told you nothing but lies till I come along.
Last tonic slot. Yeah, I'll take this. Is it useful? Not anymore since I haven't been dadding. What do I need? Nothing really. That's why I say this. And I guess I'll take this. And lastly, a plasmid slot for no real reason. Sure, I guess I'll just take this. Not that. That. We've already seen these. Oh wait, we actually have never seen that one, but that's okay. It doesn't matter anymore. And that's... Never mind, I'll take this.
fight each other.
Yes, that'll be very useful in the next area. And there we go. That's all of the upgrades I'll have. That's it. Every upgrade is done. And just for the sake of it,
You need to bring them out of hiding, and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench.
let me save right here, just in case I ever want to come back here later. Because from here, you can go throughout the rest of the game without anybody caring that you're walking around. Come on, hurry up. Let's go.
On the better. Would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girl. Ein kleines Mädchen.
So, this level sucks. It's an escort mission with this little sister. Luckily, they're infinite little sisters. It doesn't matter if they die.
But you must protect us.
Time to go, Mr. B.
That's it, kid. It's gonna all go. You don't even remember most of it. Put you on a sub when you were just a sprout.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see angels dancing in the sky. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
I really wound you up to that wife and child bit. Oh, me poor mother. I only wee baby Patrick. Maybe one day I'll get me a real family. They play well with the
Hurry up.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky.
And hack it, because you have to, because there will be a lot of combat here. Perfect. Fly you out.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Even though they are physically brilliant and put together, the child's mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible past. And still such a few. And never impossible.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky.
There's already some stupid stuff going on.
It looks sad, Mr. B. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste.
Alright, that wasn't too bad so far.
Time to go, Mr. B.
And save.
Hurry, Mr. B.
You're so slow.
Angels are waiting for our kisses. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see angels dancing in the sky.
We'll buy you out, and you're good.
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Let's use an eraser on a couple of guys.
This one's ready.
will draw the attention of the splicer.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. I can see angels dancing in the sky.
Okay, she's done. Stop.
Hurry, Mr. B. Hey,
And this one will attack her for some reason.
don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B.
And
Angels
hold up.
don't wait.
Sometimes these doors glitch out. Save. You know, it's a very angry Big Daddy up there. Not sure what's up with that. But he's angry.
Time to go, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
And I will hack this from auto hack because I don't care anymore.
Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to wait. Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
What I was thinking. When the spliced up once the whole
Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Move!
here in this aquarium. Thinking it was bad to mix business with pleasure.
Why can't I move?
Candy, all polish on the waist.
Jeez.
This stuff is the hottest milk.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
Hurry! The harvesting will draw the attention of the splicers.
Please don't die. I don't want to do this again.
Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B.
Come on, don't die. Please don't die.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Don't die.
Good girl, don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B.
Oh, good. Okay. Sweet. Now then. I'm gonna put this right here. This right here. Right? This right here. This right here. And this right here. Great. I'm very excited about that. Because Big Daddy's here. Let's go over here.
Hurry, Mr. B.
And he's dead.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you that alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
No time to waste.
I'm so glad that part's over.
Time to go, Mr. B.
My sister almost died too. That would have been pretty bad.
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Sorry, try safe.
That might be plenty for the weaker scrubs and a pencil pushes. But I need more. Oh, I want a slice. All right, a slice.
Fontaine is nearby. Now reaching closer now. Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face or moving on. There! You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam. It is the only way to defeat him.
Okay, let me save here. My new save. In case I want to come back here later. So let's go ahead and hack everything here. Let's see here. Oh, can't do anything. So that's it. That's it for that. No more upgrades. Buy this out. So I don't want $20. Sure. It's a bunch more of that. See trap bolts? Yes, please. I'll happily take some more of these. And that's all of those I didn't have. That's all those I didn't have too. Out of those. I'll take a couple of these. It appears to be everything I can do. So. Let's get absolutely ready. Make sure I can't actually take any more of these. I think I don't need these, but whatever. I'm gonna save one more time anyways, for no reason. And here we go. And this is the final boss, Fontaine.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more wanted to. You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Alright. We go around and hack a couple things. We just saw the final bosses right there. So, buy this up. I feel like that's all I can buy out.
Go now! Hit him with the needle!
Yep, that's everything I can buy out. So, in that case, it is instead...
Come on now, kid. You want to get serious?
Yeah, that's the voice, huh? Put this right there. Put this right next to it. Put this right next to that. Put this right here.
You got nothing but deuces and threes, kid.
Put this right here. Now, my friend Cole told me not to do the usual method, so I'm not going to. I'm going to do something different, using all these barrels. Another one. And another one.
You hear me? I'm just getting jinx, and you're spitting nickels.
And of course, another one. What else is there? Oh, look at that! Another one. So this will be the first one that I use. The first set.
What are you waiting for? Hit him with the needle!
Hold on, Tenenbaum, I got this.
Come on! Make a move if you're gonna make it.
Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And what are these? Even more of them. We would go there. We would go there. You will go here. You will go here.
You think you can take me down?
And you
Who do you think it
will
was
go
who built you in the first place?
here. That should be all I need. Got so many mines. Oh, almost right by you. You're a bit too far away. Great. Now, let's do this.
When I'm done with you, I'm coming for Mother Goose and all of it. Good money for you.
2,
This is what I get.
3. That's not it. 4,
Go! Go now! Hit him with the
5. What? Whoa, it didn't work. It usually works. It's also slow. security is against me, so I want to go and turn this off.
This world, I got more than enough moms to watch
Come and get it, Luke!
Yeah, no, this isn't going as good as I wanted it to. He's frozen. Whoa, I have never seen that animation.
You take it!
That was weird looking.
I'm gonna cut you into bits. You think I'm alone in this? I got more than enough moms to watch my back while I recharge.
Come back
Bye, Fontaine.
I had you built! I sent you topside! I called you back, showed you what you was capable of! Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head! Now if you don't call that family, I don't know what is! And now...
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
That's it. Right back to the menu. So that was it. That was the entire game. In a couple days. So I don't think they have much to say. Unfortunately, the ending was really rushed because the publisher said that they needed to have 2 endings instead of just one, which would have been more ambiguous. But now we don't. We will never know what that is. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, that was BioShock. That was the ending. I'm very glad to have been able to do this. During the run, we had $50 of donations towards the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which is much more than I thought I would do, honestly. The goal is $150, which is a relatively small goal, but this is a small stream, and so I have to keep it pretty small. But still, $50 is much more than I thought I would get at this point. So thank you very much for donating if you're able to. It's really going to a good cause, since the reason why the stream was put on was for a friend who passed away, as I said before, Sarah. And she had she had her own demons to fight. So NAMI was one of the perfect organizations to donate to. I'm still waiting for the AIC to be a part of, or for the AIC's application to be nominated, to be accepted to Tiltify. And the AIC, if you don't know, is the American Immigration Council, and that's supposed to make it easier for immigrants to be able to enter the country. And they're actively fighting the ICE detention centers, which is something that I'm very much okay with. Those places are absolutely horrid. So once they're accepted, if they are, then I'll do one stream dedicated to them. Originally, all these streams were supposed to be dedicated to them, because that was Sarah's go-to NPO. But the family said that they had already raised a lot of money for them at this point, and to choose NAMI instead. So I went ahead and did that. So I'll still do one for the AIC in the future. Yeah. So that's that. That was BioShock. That was the first game in these long series of streams, hopefully. And yeah, thank you very much for sitting around. If you did, I really hope that you enjoyed. It was much more of a walkthrough format, but even then, I hope that it proved to be somewhat entertaining for you at least. So really, thank you very much for everybody who joined. And yeah, until next time, we will be doing BioShock 2. Hopefully we can do that one in a day instead of having to cut it into 2 streams. But yeah, next time we'll be doing BioShock 2. And we'll be continuing the fundraiser for NAMI. So I suppose that's it. I'll have some information posted to that on my Instagram and my Facebook, and if you follow me on Twitch, and I'm not trying to like say, man, all these followers would be great, but that's a way for you to know when I'm streaming, in case you wanted to ever join again. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you.